The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, the home of the New Mexico State Aggies. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the USF Bulls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So New Mexico State's offense is up first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Jukes to get past a man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of pocket. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense can set up with a first down and goal. The offense threatening now, first and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They feed the fullback this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So USF's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Well, they try them little, but stuff for no gain. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. The Bulls will send the punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And this pass is on target, caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to chuck it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And now the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Well, Kirk, Mexico State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Bulls will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They're going to run it here. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. End zone ahead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wang. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, 27, jump. Ready, go.
And they'll run it with the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. USF offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Quick throw testing the middle. Caught with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Incompletion sets up a second down. And they hand it off to the back. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Bulls looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Bulls, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
USF, number 23, with the catch and score.
And now the try here for the extra point. They make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
He gets loose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense, and if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
First and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. On another sack, this defense on fire. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Bulls will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field it close to the 50. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And it's a bunch formation. 20 play called on 3rd and short. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Lets it go. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Bulls will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaking tackles. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll be taken down, marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. Hold on. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Bulls will have to kick this away. That's already his fifth punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Aggies. They finish off the scoring drive.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still.
The pass is intercepted. He could go. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Mexico State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point try coming now.
On for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. USF offense is back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick six in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line and swing. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Looking for the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The Bulls will send their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. First down, looking for more now. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. The receiver grabs it. He's swarmed by the defense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time to the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. On the run here, taking a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Breaks into the clear. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. He's hit as he throws it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ready?
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Aggies. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Pass rush closing in. This time a completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Nowhere to go here. The ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The New Mexico State offense on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, New Mexico. Mexico State. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Gain of 27.
Now here comes the bunch formation.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Well, Mexico State has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush and give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The Bulls bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They're going to run it. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Direct snap to the back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been...
Touchdown, Aggies! This offense cannot be stopped.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
66, South Florida, 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The USF offense is back out there now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Receiver makes the catch. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
sack on first down. It's second down. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He's running out of time here. The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And the quarterback will take a knee.
Number 90, on to punt it away.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.